Hello everybody, Randy Stern here from Victory in Reseda, and since I'm behind the driver's seat again, consider this a driver's seat chat. What topic are we going to talk about? It's going to be very interesting because if you've caught me on my social medias, you will find that I'm doing a project with Lexus, and this is about bridging sustainability with their vehicles, their hybrid vehicles to be exact. This was supposed to be for last month, which was Earth Month. However, we got to get to Minneapolis, and my name was brought up, so therefore I'm doing this influencer project. Well, how's it going? It's pretty much almost wrapped up. I did a lot of research, meaning I went to grocery stores basically three types of grocery stores identified. One are co-ops, which are strictly offering national and local product that are organically grown or naturally grown, including some other products. Like beauty products and self-care products that are also naturally grown or organic. So the co-ops, I went to one of them. Was a very interesting experience, but I'll be talking about that in my write-up. The second type of store is one of these stores that, let's just say, promote the fact that they do the same thing as a co-op, but they also offer some mainstream products as well as their own house brands, and selling it accordingly to try to make people guilt-free. And I like those. Those are good supermarkets. I always enjoyed Trader Joe's. It's a really funky vibe, and it's always been, they haven't changed it. So, so Trader Joe's and even Fresh Time as well. There are others out there that are in this category. And of course, the mainstream grocery stores, including Target, where they do sell organic and natural and sometimes locally sourced product, all with the mix of everything else that you normally find in a mainstream grocery store or Target or Walmart. So at least you could say that those supermarkets are giving some sort of effort to do so. That's number one. Number two, restaurants that tout farm to table, and specifically they tout local ingredients. I've had a really good experience with one, and it's called the Copper Hen. It's on Eat Street, which is Nicollet Avenue south of Minneapolis. Very good place, great food, great service. Everything is locally sourced. Everything is naturally grown. Some organic items, but the emphasis is in sustainability is, are you getting your ingredients from a local source? A source that could be reached within, say, an hour or even a couple of hours. That would include Wisconsin and Iowa in our case. But here in Minnesota, we have a agricultural legacy, and it's very evident in the communities outside the Twin Cities. So that's also part of this farm to table path. Because this morning I went to the St. Paul Farmers Market, where everyone is from the region, either Western Wisconsin or in Minnesota, bringing locally produced goods, local produced ingredients, some even organic or naturally grown. For the most part, they are naturally grown because these are small farms. And if you think that they can afford the expensive chemicals and seed that are grown with the chemicals, no. They're trying to make a living. So they got to be able to do something that either is less expensive in yield and much more, satisfying for their customers, whether it's mainly direct to the general public. And that's the beauty of the farmers market, is especially the St. Paul Farmers Market. I'm carrying out because there are other farmers markets who will have all local farmers on site. And then there are some that are bigger, for which they allow some farmers that come in from quite a distance. Now, yes, you can argue that there are vendors that are serving finished foods that may not be from the region. But here, again, the St. Paul Farmers Market, give them kudos. Great people I've talked to, such as the market managers, David and Ben, reiterating that yes, local farms, local ingredients, local product. Some will advertise organic and natural. There's a great mushroom stand. I mean, funny thing is that she brought all of her goods in a second gen Lexus RX. That's cool. So here's where I'm getting at here is having a Lexus hybrid has an expectation of the customer or the owner to be able to live a sustainable lifestyle. Okay, so I have a hybrid. Am I supporting local farms? Am I supporting restaurants that do farm to table? Am I supporting supermarkets like co-ops and natural food stores where I'm getting my food organically? Am I really doing something to create a sustainable lifestyle for myself that's guilt-free, that's that puts something back to the universe? I'm going to be asking a lot of questions on my posts. One already got out in Instagrams asking, when you look at this farm, when you look at the livestock that's in this farm, can you trust that livestock's going to be well fed naturally? That will be USDA organic if possible? Would you buy meat from that particular farm if it eventually comes to either your market or directly to your table? Will you see that farm at your local farmer's market? And how does that make you feel? Good question. How does that make you feel? You see, that's the whole idea of the project, is to try to be able to explore that. Is, can you live a guilt-free life if you're getting ingredients from stores that stock strictly organic, natural, local ingredients, locally sourced items? Can you feel less guilt when you go to the farmer's market and know full well that every one of these vendors grown their own food, raised their own livestock, and are bringing it to your table through them, cutting out sort of a middleman, so to speak? These are questions you really need to ask when it comes to the term farm to table. And that term actually had to go through various different, ways to define it. I mean, a lot of definitions. So, is farm to table strictly from farm to you, to your oven or your stove, to your table? Or do you trust the restaurant that tells you that locally produced, organic, natural, that they are indeed locally produced ingredients and they are natural, they are organic, and they're going to make you feel good and it's going to taste good? Questions, folks. These are questions. Now, as an influencer, I have to give you answers. However, I keep on forgetting that I'm a journalist, which means that I try to present these questions to you. Is that a job of an influencer? Think about that for a moment. Well, I'm almost wrapped up here on this project. I still got the 2021 Lexus RX 450h F Sport Black Line Special Edition. That's a mouthful. Beautiful car, by the way. And of course, I've worked with RXs since November of 2015, this generation, and know what to expect from them. And they're getting better and better and better. So Anywho, I've rambled enough. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe. Be good. And a week from today, the Twin Cities Auto Show will open up at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds. Thank you very much for watching. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click subscribe and the notification bell so you can find out if you want to watch me for other videos or see some other content. And there's plenty of automotive content on YouTube, so do a little search. But if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have a great day.